Hey gamers, what's up? Muzz here. I'm not at L1 Games. I'm in my garage. And I thought it would be really cool to just do a video showing you what I'm doing while I'm not at work, while I'm not at the store. So I figured this was the perfect place to start it in the garage with a shelf here in the background that I've been building for the last couple of days that I'm going to put in my mudroom, kind of as I go in the entryway above a picture window. I'll have this shelf. And I was just working on it. I was just filling some of the seams and all the joints. I was caulking them out with some paintable caulk so there won't be any visible like cracks or anything. And hey, what's up, Tyler? And I thought it would be cool to just kind of show you guys what I'm doing while I'm sitting around the house. This is day 34 of lockdown for coronavirus. And I did a video yesterday. So if you didn't watch that, check it out. I did that one from the store. And today I'm doing just this video from the house because I promised that I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing, what I've been up to. So let's take a look real quick. This shelf is it's about 9 foot 8 inches. You're playing a lot of No Man's Sky? Dude, No Man's Sky is so awesome, and I don't blame you. You can put so much time in that. It's a time vampire, that game. But have you played it in VR, by the way? It's phenomenal in VR. But I just did the first coat of paint on the joints there, and then I'm going to roll the rest of it out. I filled all the holes from the screws. I just sunk all my screws and filled them, so I'll paint right over that, and you won't even be able to tell where any of the screws were. So this whole shelf is probably in the end going to cost me about $60 when everything's said and done. I just went to Lowe's. I bought some cheap pine boards, 12-inch boards, and did the rest here just in the garage. So here, I'll show you where this is going to hang. And I'll show you some of my other projects, some of the other things I've been working on since this all started.
Garage door.
So this is the window that shelf is going to hang above. It's kind of just a mud room. I tiled this room last year, and then right across from corner to corner, that's where that shelf is going to go, right above the window. And it's going to be pretty awesome. There's the other side of the room. And this is my music room. The piano in here. It's really the dining room. But I'm not a dining room table eating kind of guy. So this is my other project. This is a feature wall. You see the couches in front of it now. That's not how it's going to be in the long run. Move this on the side. Slide the couch out, and you can see it's actually a fireplace. And I ordered a new electric insert for that, so it's fitted perfectly for the insert. And then this is concrete board. I framed it all out all the way to the ceiling, ripped the old mantle out of it, and this is where the TV is going to mount. Actually, the TV's there now, which I don't think is a great place for it. So the couch will be where the TV is now, and the TV will be on this wall when I'm done. And behind it, I've got power, a coax, a optical audio, and 4 HDMI ports. I ran 120 feet of HDMI. It's the 8K, really good HDMI. And the shelf over here is actually, it's going to move in the long run, but behind there, if you can see them, I can't tell, is where the HDMI ports are going to go. So there'll be an entertainment stand on this wall that comes, like those HDMI cords in there go down into the basement through all the framework there and that sub wall, and then up that wall behind that DVD shelf, which won't be there once the job is done. So that's my other big project. The problem is I'm going to stand still because, much like my store, the store where I buy all my tile is closed. And I could go to Lowe's. They're still open, but I don't like the tile they have there. I need to go to a specialty store. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool when it's done. I'll be posting pictures and letting everyone see. Now the mantle that used to be there, I've finished that project. This is Akio. Hi, Akio. Hi, buddy. So that mantle got ripped out completely, and I put it up here. I sanded it down. I completely refinished it. It used to be the same color as these doors, kind of a red wood stain, and I turned it into that, which you can't see all too well in this light, but it is kind of a Jacobine was the name of the stain, and I put the lights in it. I'm going to shut that. You can actually see the lights glowing, which is kind of awesome. And I added a 3-inch power grommet with USBs on top. And I actually have a cell phone app for this LED setup. Unfortunately, my phone broke. And turn that off. Open the blinds. And I can't use it right now until I redo the app. I'm not going to redo the app until I get my new phone. It's in the mail. So that's the shelf that I made out of the mantle. And it's kind of cool. I made it to fit games. This is my limited run stuff. That's my limited run collection. And the shelf is actually made to fit Blu-ray cases, DVD cases, PS4, Xbox One, whatever. So it's perfect just for whatever I want to put on the shelf there. So I'm real happy with the way that turned out. And I thought it was a nice way to use that mantle. This is another project I actually did. I finished this recently. My bathroom. This took me about a year in total. Where this pony wall is actually was the end of the bathroom. I knocked out the wall and I tiled the whole thing all the way over on there. So, mainly learned from using YouTube. And yeah, I cut for a second. I don't know when it cut out, so hopefully not too long ago. Anyway, this room has the heated floors, which is awesome. And I saw it on all the fixer-upper shows, and I figured I had to do it. So that's that. It's not the biggest bathroom ever, but the shower is massive. It's 5 feet by 43 inches. That was a huge project, and whenever I had a question, something I needed to do, I jumped on YouTube and I learned how to do it. So that's basically it. That's my projects while I'm gone, or while I'm not working, at least. I shouldn't say while I'm gone, because I'll be back. But yeah, I've got a lot left I can do, and I've got a lot of time. At the very least, I'm not going to be reopening the store until the 1st, and it's actually looking like we might not even open on the 1st. Retail, they're going to. I was just listening to Governor DeWine's speech today. He does one every day at 2. So it looks like they're going to kind of roll out businesses depending on how essential they are. And retail isn't first. Elective surgeries and that sort of thing are going to be next, and then retail after that. So I wouldn't be surprised if even the first 2 weeks of this month, next month, I'm still closed, of May. So I'm expecting that. Maybe the first week, but I definitely don't think on the 1st I'm going to be running back to work, which means I'll be here doing more projects. One thing I have been doing, I'll show you guys this. I refurbished this. I should have mentioned this with my projects, but kind of in between some of the other things I was doing, where's the power? I was just cleaning this up and getting it ready. The idea is to sell it. I can't take it to the store because it's just too big and heavy. I can't even put it on the counter because my glass countertops couldn't handle the weight of it. But I posted a couple pictures on Twitter. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter or not, but if you do, you might have already seen it. But I picked it up at an auction at CorgsCon last year, and I got it for a really good price. And the idea, of course, is to resell it and make a few bucks, but it's a touch bar game. Mega Touch XL Extreme. And it's kind of cool, you know, so if, I mean, it depends on what you want to say. Yes, there are grown-up games on it, which is another reason I can't take it to the store and sell it. But, I don't know, strategy. And you can play checkers and all kinds of stuff on it, which is kind of cool. So, where am I at? There we go. I was black. I didn't even realize it. Yeah. Which, having something like this around in the garage where I should be working on my little projects and stuff is a disaster, right? I just constantly want to play with it. Turn it off now. So it's really just a distraction more than anything else. Ideally, I'll find a buyer for it. I'm not even asking much. I'm just going to try to like resell it, make $50 and move along. But when I got it, it was in pretty. Functionally, it was fine, but it was in pretty ugly shape. It just needed a really good cleaning, and it's getting dust on it out here in the garage. But outside of the dust, I've been keeping it real clean, and I opened it up and I cleaned it all out on the inside. So that was kind of another project I worked on. I've had it though for ages. I just haven't had time to work on it until I found myself at home for 34 days and nothing else to do but all these little projects I'm working on. So that's it. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour. Let you see what I was doing while I'm not at work, while the store is closed. So that's it. I'll show you another project I did. I did this before lockdown though. I'm not claiming credit for it recently. But if you're a cat person, and I am a cat person, I should have introduced you to all my cats. You saw Akio, but I hate cat litter, but I'm a cat person. So I built this box for my cats. And each one just opens up, and it's got cat litter in it, and a door into the house. And it all comes out here into the garage. They're all flush mounted. So you don't have to bend over to scoop the litter or anything. It's actually really convenient. So that's really cool. It keeps the smell and the litter out of the house. So yeah, I saw something similar. I saw someone took a bench and turned it into a cat litter box on, I think it was on Pinterest. I haven't been on Pinterest in ages. That just tells you how long ago it was that I saw that originally. And I thought, man, what a cool idea. So I went and I bought some wood and some 2x4s, and I just threw that together, a couple of they're fat cat doors. They're made for big cats, and which is good. One of my cats is pretty big, and I put 2 of them in and built the litter boxes that way. That, you know, having that litter in the house is the worst. It gets kicked up all over your floor and stuff, and here it just stays confined to that one area, which is awesome. So that's a project though I did well before coronavirus. So I'm not going to take that in the bathroom that I showed you earlier. I'm not going to take credit for during this lockdown, but this shelf that I'm building for the other room, the feature wall that I'm building in the living room, and the bookshelf that I created, or media shelf that I created out of the mantle, are all during this project or this period of time that I've been locked down. I'm most proud, I think, of the mantle, because I took an antique piece and I turned it into something modern and functional, but still with that antique aesthetic. And I think I'm really pleased with that. I don't even know what I'm going to put on it yet. I may swap my limited run games over onto it and make that where I house all my limited run stuff, but I'm already running out of space for those. I do have a bunch of Wii U stuff and everything I might put on that shelf for the time being. But yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I just wanted to do this video real quick and show you guys what I've been up to out here. And that's it. Hopefully on Monday I'll do another live stream from the store talking about what's going on. Like I said, since yesterday I haven't heard any word on when I'm opening or what's going to happen with the mall, but I do know that I'm paying full rent as of right now, and I'll give you updates on all that stuff and let you know what's going on. So for the time being, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon for updates. Check me out on L1 Streams. I'll be doing another stream real soon. I don't schedule them. There's no time normally when you can tune in and check me out. As of right now, it's just kind of random. Whatever I happen to be doing, I'll play and I'll let you guys watch. You can interact, ask questions, and all that good stuff, which is a lot of fun. So I love that. I love to interact with people while they're watching me game. So it works out. But I don't do it on this channel. I do it on L1 Streams. So check out L1 Streams. I might be on L1 Streams right now. I didn't even check what channel I'm doing this from. So hopefully I'm on the right channel. But yeah, so check that out. Check me out on Twitter at L1 Games, and check me out on Instagram at L1 Muzz, M-U-Z-Z. So I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you later. Let's take another look at my shelf as I leave.